Hello there. Welcome to Chelsea's Crazy Craft. I am Chelsea, and if you like junk journaling, creating ephemera, anything of that sort, or if you just think you're a crazy crafter, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I make new videos and post them. So without much ado, let me sit down and we will get into the flip through of my vintage attic journal. So this is my journal that I'm calling Vintage Attic. It is named that because my teenage daughter thought it looked like what you would find in Grandma's attic. It is a beautiful cover with a lace, a crochet doily, some beautiful gears, buttons, a key. I took this beautiful image from a book page. It has a 2-inch wide spine. This right here is braided sari silk. And then on the back, there are gears. This is the tie closure. It wraps around, which is the first time I've done a wraparound closure. And so let's get into this. This is the inside. Here we have a miniature envelope in this pocket I did out of book page and sewed around. Inside the very tiny cute little mini envelope are some stickers for you to decorate with. This will be available up on Etsy if you want to snag it. I can't wait to get it posted and hopefully have it find its little home. Here I have some coffee dyed paper, and on the back there's a pocket with some quotes. Inside of this pocket is a little coffee dyed piece of book page that was a picture, and I just loved the way it looked. Here is some beautiful scrapbook paper I have. And on the back side is an altered paper clip that I made. This is some avocado dyed paper with a fabric tab. Here I have some craft paper. It is blank, so you can do something with it. Here's a beautiful piece of coffee dyed paper that I did with a paper doily. Here is another coffee dyed piece of paper, but this one was inside of a book, another book page. On this page I have lace stitched down. Next I have a paper bag pocket that inside is this beautiful piece of paper and this journaling tag that I made. Both are easily tucked back in. Here is a onion dyed piece of just notebook paper, more book page. This would be, I believe, flute sheet music, because it does say clarinet, but I believe it's actually my mom's old flute book. This right here is just a coffee dyed paper doily to add some interest, and then another coffee dyed paper that I did a splatter dye on. Here we have reached the middle of the signature. This is the back of a beautiful scrapbook page. And then onto the back side of what we previously checked. So I'm going to go through these pretty quickly. Inside this side of the paper bag pocket, I have a beautiful journaling card that I made. And another piece of the little craft paper that is actually on the front of this signature, so you can decorate or write on it. This coffee dyed paper has ribbon stitched along the side. We go back to the beautiful doily coffee dyed paper and the craft paper. On the other side of the avocado paper, I have the second fabric tab. Here inside this sewn on fabric pocket, I have a little mini bookmark and this beautiful little vellum sun. The back side of the tortilla paper and the back side of my first signature. Here is the second signature cover with it, which is also that craft paper. All of my signatures in this book are with this. This beautiful piece of scrapbook paper, and on the inside I sewed another fabric pocket. Inside of this one I've made a mini booklet. This is a fabric flower that I did with a button sewn on. To reinforce the spine, since I did sew this signature in, is a piece of ribbon. Yes, darling. No, you go into the, that is a receipt. You don't need that. Go into the playroom, my dear. Sorry, my 3-year-old is adventuring. This just has random papers, so you can do whatever you want. You can tear them out and put them in the book, write on them, create. Darling, get out of the pantry. That is the center of the signature, and it just slips all the way through. Alright, you've had cereal bars. That is enough. You cannot eat 5 cereal bars today. Go. Playroom. Aurora Grace, go to the playroom. Here we have more craft paper. More music note paper, which I do love the vintage music note paper. More of the splattered coffee dyed paper. And on this side I have lace sewn again. Here's another paper bag pocket. I have one in each signature. Inside of this one is cool old vintage paper from the 1980s. This is from 1981 in Las Vegas, which I thought was very neat. I said out of the pantry. Here is a avocado dyed paper that I used the crochet doily that is on the front of this on. And another fabric tab. The paper doily was on this one. Another piece of book. Another piece of onion dyed notebook paper. This is part of a paper doily. This one was onion dyed. I can tell by the more yellow color. Oh no, this one was coffee dyed. Here's the center of the signature with this beautiful scrapbook paper. The back side of that beautiful dark coffee dyed paper and the doily. Notebook page. On the back side of this, I said no, stop. On the back side of this piece of page is it is the bottom of one of the paper bags, and I created a little surprise pocket where you just pull this and then you can hide something fun inside of there. Here on the back side of this, I do have another fabric tab. This is the back side of this paper bag pocket. I left the bottom intact, put a pretty little sticker, and added a nice little piece of paper that you can write on. Here is more splattered coffee dyed paper, and this one has ribbon stitched to it. The back side of the music note paper and the craft paper. Book page, and the back of that beautiful second signature. Here, this is the center of the book. You can see the braid that is glued down on the inside here. The beginning of the third signature. Lace trimming this page right here. Beautiful, beautiful dyed paper. This was another onion dyed notebook paper. My next paper bag pocket here has a little piece of paper for you to decorate and another little coffee dyed book page picture. And I will probably add some more things to some of these pockets for a surprise, because when someone buys it, I want them to have a few surprises if they've seen the flip through. This is a beautiful, beautiful scrapbook paper. And inside this pocket, I have another piece of scrapbook paper, as well as a piece of the craft paper from the covers of the signatures. Beautiful, another piece of paper doily. All these beautiful pages. On the back side of this coffee dye paper, I have another one of these pockets with quotes. This beautiful piece of the craft paper that had the butterfly, I had to include that. And some scrapbook paper that you could use as a note card. On the back side of here, on this back part of the avocado paper, oh no, this is the front, I apologize, is another fabric tab. Another doily dyed coffee paper. Some more book page. This one I used a paintbrush to do the coffee dyeing stripes. Craft paper again. Another altered paper clip that I did, and this is the center of this signature. I loved the vintage ads. That's why I put this one in here. More of the craft paper. Here you can see where I ran my paper, my paintbrush again. I love the way those look against each other. More where you can see the doily. Again, avocado paper and a fabric tab. Beautiful onion dyed paper. Back side of this music sheet and the coffee dyed doily. I loved the back of this piece of scrapbook paper. It's just so fun. Inside this side is another one of the Las Vegas papers. And again, I will probably add some extra little fun to these. No! Stop! The notebook paper. Again, sewed on. Stop, I said! Lay down! I sewed on ribbon again on this beautiful paper. This is the beginning of my 4th signature. This coffee dye, I used the mug and laid it down on each page. I sewed lace on this piece of music sheet because I thought that would look very neat. Inside this paper bag pocket, I have a very large chunk of the craft paper. Here is the scrapbook paper, and on the inside of this one, there's another one of my altered paper clips. I love the crinkly way this craft paper is. I ironed some of them, but I decided to leave these crinkled. Again, you can see where I did a paper doily on this page. Beautiful avocado paper. I love the pink this comes out. And another fabric tab. Notebook paper. Another piece of book. Some more onion dyed paper and a coffee dyed small doily. Here's the center of this signature. I loved the girl, so I had to put this one in. Nothing too exciting here. This beautiful, beautiful paper. Another fabric tab for you. The back side of the doily paper, and you can see the front here. Here is the back side of that book page, and you can see I made another one of these little sneaky pockets. Super fun. You can hide some little treasures in there. The back side of the craft paper. Inside this one, I did another sewn fabric pocket, and inside I have this beautiful note card that you can write on, as well as one of my mini envelopes. This one also contains some stickers for decorating. The back of this beautiful scrapbook paper. I love the dress form. It's so fun. The back side of this one, I also left the bottom of the bag on and put another sticker and tucked in yet another mini envelope with more stickers. On the back side of this piece of music note, I decided to sew some ribbon and leave it poking out because I loved the way that looked. The back side of this beautiful coffee cup, coffee dyed paper. And here's the back of my last signature. I love the way that looks. Inside this back pocket, which I also made out of book page and sewed, there's a beautiful fairy sticker and a beautiful, beautiful old check from the 1950. When they used to return your checks and punch them so you knew that they'd been used. And I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. We are now back to the back cover. And you can see the wrap here. And then here. And then it wraps again to the front. So you can give it a little close. Make a little bow here. And that is it. If you enjoyed my video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Let me know what else you might like to see me create. And hopefully I will see you again next time here at Chelsea's Crazy Craft. Thank you so much.